it's amazing to see everybody here, and it's probably long past time since we got all of us together like this. Stephen Harper and I are about the same age. We share a lot of the same privileges. We grew up in the same country that has been lying to itself for a very long time about being peacekeepers, about being fair and just, about all the things that Hassan was talking about and said so eloquently earlier. And Stephen Harper has, and that's about where Stephen and I go. but what we do share is settler privilege, white skin privilege, middle class privilege, certainly the trust and the ability to think that laws will protect us. And that's something that people like me can still labor under that notion. It's really hard to know what to say to you. I feel very nervous as well. I've been doing this a long time. When I was asked to speak today, I kept thinking, maybe they're asking me because I'm old. I've been around a long time. What do I have to tell folks? I guess what I have to tell folks is that we can't do this for a week. We can't do this for a month. We can't do this for a year. We can't do this for 5 years. We can't do this for 10 years. We can't do this between 9 to 5. This has to occupy every fiber of our being, every year of our life. We must keep up this fight, because the minute that we stop, we have to remember, and this is for privileged people like me, we are sacrificing communities like Judy's. We are sacrificing families like Mohammed's. We are sacrificing people with no status. We are sacrificing homeless people. We are sacrificing women and men and trans people who do work that is considered to be criminalized. We are sacrificing them when we let down and when we stop demanding justice, even for a moment. It feels exhausting. Sometimes it is exhausting, but it's not nearly, for me, what I have heard people talk about their experience has been tonight. I can still trust a cop to take me seriously when I complain about something that's happened to me. I can walk past a cop and trust that they are not going to stop me and ask me questions about my family, about my friends, about what I'm doing. This is my privilege, and that means it's my responsibility to fight that, to name that injustice, to take action, to speak out. I appreciate being thanked for that, but it is my duty, it is my responsibility as someone who has benefited from an injustice that has been visited on other people for hundreds and hundreds of years. And I feel so strongly about that, and I know you feel strongly about that. Just as a protester, as someone who's participated in unlawful protest for a very long time. Take Back the Nights have never been permitted in this city. They will never be permitted. None of our marches, none of our demonstrations, none of our speaking out will be permitted by this government. We should be proud about that. We should increase that activism. We need to be out on the streets and in the courts and in the hallways and in the schools. We need to be speaking out everywhere, and I appreciate your time for listening to me call you to do what I know you're going to do anyways. Together, we can win. Together, we will win.